can be your weapon. Come cold blood, self I'm losing ground, and in the flashing, my world comes crashing down. I'm left in nowhere, no place to hide, out in the open, like ashes in the sky. I quit the illusion, and in the shadows I will find that I'm indestructible, like a phoenix about to rise, like the dark before the dawn.
Welcome everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome to the Battlefield Nation Division 1 Incursion match tournament today. So we're going to see virtual team versus
Apex eSports.
Yes, eSport, thank you. What's up, my name is Syrup. I'm with Chaos today. We're going to host you again, guys. It's a big pleasure for us. Thanks to everyone. Let's get this on. Yep, welcome everyone in the chat. Let's go, boys. Indeed. So Apex versus virtual team, two great, good, awesome team in the Division 1 PS4 Europe. So this is the one we're going to see today. Also, you can see the other matches that have happened in the tournament so far.
So, based on how the teams have performed previously, Apex eSports currently on the 5th place on Division 1 with 3 points, and Virtual Team has not been able to gain any points yet on the Division 1. Although two teams definitely faced each other on the seeding tournament side, and on that time Virtual Team took the win out of that match, so we're about to see which team is better today.
Indeed.
Interesting to see if Apex has managed to figure out how they could be beating Virtual Team here, or if something else has happened. So I would like to remind all of you to remember to place your bets on the team that you think is going to be winning today. And you have about 18 minutes to do so.
Yeah. Watching the score at the moment, this is the sweet seeding we have C at the beginning of the first step for this tournament. We can see also the position of every team till the very 24 position. So big thanks to everyone. Nice participation for a lot of team. Again, pretty stoked to this match. Excited. Can't wait to see that. Big thanks to Funky722. Just we have followed a few hours ago. Yep. Reading on Discord, people will join the chat. So that's what's up. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, 10 to 24. You can bet also, guys, we're going to have approximately, in fact, it's exactly 17 minutes, I think, pretty much we have at each match to bet. So for both teams, you can also bet on the draw. The match can be draw. This tournament offer draws for the match. Though they're very rare, but you can. Yeah, that's pretty much two great teams, honestly. It's going to be a blink match. Yep. The same two maps are going to be used. We don't use Amiens yet, but we're going to use Giant Shadow Redux and Sinai Redux, obviously. So, yeah, good Sunday.
Indeed. We're just waiting for the last two players to join the actual server. So this is definitely the usually so eSport teams that they always tend to be late, and the match could have already started, but we're still waiting for those last players. So one of the downsides when the matches actually are happening online.
Guys, so lazy, guys. No, I'm kidding. Both team are ready and they're just loading. Of course, it's a few minutes we wait, but the match is going to happen. So in any case, that's great. Not lazy, they're joining now.
Yes, we are joining into the server finally. Well, at least only 2 minutes late this time, but yeah, we're going to be starting off with Giant Shadow.
Oh, yeah. There's a new rule. At each minute you're late, you lost 20 points. No, I'm kidding.
Not quite.
Not true at all. Just a joke. We are ready, though.
So, again, if you missed, then technically this will be an interesting rematch between these two teams, since they did face each other on the seeding tournament side. And that time Virtual Team did win that match, so it's about to see if Apex Esports is about to be learning from their mistakes, or if Virtual Team will be too much for them to chew.
Indeed. Apex is a very good team. Virtual Team is a pretty new team, I think. I think Apex existence a little bit longer time, though team can change name and everything. So here we go. For the draft, both team are ready. We have a team. We have a tank in each team. Okay, so standard tactic. Here we go.
Yes, and both of the vehicle operators on both of the teams is the battle mechanic, so no demolition driver chosen in this specific match. And both of the squad leaders also rocking the raid leader, so not too surprised of those choices. Rest of the kits seem to be quite similar. There's the support class and the trench surgeon, and assault class for the last player for both of the teams. So not too surprised about the kit selections. Really common to see these played on these games.
Yes. Yeah, this is pretty much the standard selection for every team. Indeed, Battle Mechanic is much more popular than the other, and indeed, Raid Leader is much more popular than the Control Leader. So, great choice for everyone. Transsurgeon, it's obviously here also too. So, Apex aim with the auto-leg being extended. Waiting for his first kill maybe of the match. And dodging everything in the house. Oh, getting killed though.
Not dodging everything.
The point... No, not dodging everything. You're right. In fact, it's pretty much equal now on the point. Still 0-0. 3 tickets on each side. This is the great battle on Bravo. Even the points, the color is approximately the same. So, Cash Car. Very great player. Very crazy. So we get Apex Prime.
Just barely gets
Nice,
the
the
kill.
famous Madsen. Yeah, what do you get?
Oh, nice
Against Lucas.
headshot there.
Another one killed. Indeed. Pushing the house. Showtime C89 with the Madsen 2 on the other team. Nice kill on the checks. Indeed.
Cheeky jump over the fence and managed to choke to kill there. Gets taken out afterwards.
A 6-7 on the ticket. Now close match so far. There's the beginning. Blaze 9919 get a nice kill on Apex Prime. You know there's an enemy was going to be there. Another one, maybe a double kill.
Didn't
Still,
even bother to aim for that headshot.
Nope. Yeah. Cashcore pushing the house, reviving his teammate. So we can see Apex start to maybe take an advantage if they can cap this point. 3 people from the team at the middle of the point in the house, tapping that. Blaze get a nice kill though. We may start to see a 1v1 versus the Bowtie, though they are pretty far so far.
Interesting placement for the virtual teams, more the support class here. They're definitely challenging the tank, but usually you don't see them this far into the enemy territory, so to say, even though he's on the edge of the map. But interesting placement, but definitely works out since they managed to push the tank all the way back to their spawn and now capturing the flag.
Yes. Big presences of the tank also from virtual team now in the middle of Bravo. Apex will have to push back. They're pretty far, so we can see a river push from 2 members at least. This is a rare push we see on this map, but it may be good for them. Apex eSports is preparing by zooming the Palwood area of the Bravo point. Corvette with the tank. Oh, this famous Corvette with the tank. So we have one little enemy in the house. Legolas also is close. We heard Legolas in an interview not so long ago in another match, guys. Speaking of him, no, don't kill the kill, bro. Now you will. Here we go.
So the river push definitely didn't end up to the flag itself from Apex side, and well, now they seem to be going for another push for the flag, and they definitely have been spotted and taken out on the actual flag, but there's still 3 of the infantry players close by, so they might be working on to wait for this point to be first captured by virtual team, and maybe now they might be doing their push. Although now, well, they just lost the infantry player, and 2 of them actually, so yeah, they might be waiting for their push a bit longer since
They lost, they so lost. Bravo, guys. This is indeed in the cap of virtual team. This is 3-0 on this 3rd point to go on a maximum of 7 for this first round. 8-point maximum total in this very map. So far so good for virtual team. Apex Prime with the Madsen. He won't get enemy. Oh, getting killed by the auto-loading extended point 25. One of the gun who have the fastest TTK of the whole game. Legolas, nice kill on Bulldog with the Rebe rolls. Corvette still moving around in the street. Pretty far, Corvette, with your tank. Come on, bro, approach. Apex Bulldog again with the most OP gun of the one of the most OP gun of Incursion. The Rebe rolls. Nice beacon.
oh, that's an interesting place to get shot from, but did not get killed.
Nope. Big mention to Sphinx, who have 2,000 coins. Yeah, what's up, bro? Amazing. Nice kill by Bulldog against Zolak Killer. Blaze 1191. 9919. In the middle of Bravo. So far so good for virtual team. Finally, we see Corvette approaching with his tank Bravo. Let's see if he's going to be able to do some kill and cap the point. Another push from Riverside from 2 member again. So yeah, the Apex love the Riverside on Giant Shadow Redux, which is good. Nice to see. Prime will have a lot of job right here. 1v1 soon versus Zakuba and Corvette. Palwood is doing some magic in this map again.
So Apex was starting to capture the flag there, but that was pretty much prevented since they took out the majority of the Apex players from the flag, and yeah, now they needed to retreat with the tank, and that gets taken out by Legolas too. So the first half of the match definitely looking strong for virtual team. Already 4 points to 0, and still with the possession of the flag. So this might be ending quite badly for Apex on the first half of this map.
Indeed, it's even maybe quite surprising because Apex is renowned to be a very good team. So great job by virtual team. Honestly, they didn't wait till the beginning. On the other point, they have a 7-2 also advance on this 4th point. This is very great for them. They pushed the first sector, the first period of this map. So we may see A 6-7-0 for this first half. Legolas with the sweeper, one guy in the aim. You have it. Press the... Okay. Still the enemy die. Zola killer probably got him from the little Overwatch and Bravo. Pushing in the middle, they're back capping the point, but here we go. Cashcore was here to get a kill.
Second one too.
And another kill. Yeah.
Apex
You
aim
can maybe
low
change.
on the flag
Yes.
itself.
So Apex aim, no pressure, kill full people. Wait for your team. I mean, easy task, you know. Let's see if he's going to be able to do it. It's not in the house at the moment. It's just outside of the wall. Still capping the point, I think. Or no, it's not on the point, but come on, Apex. Legolas back on the point. He will try to flank two enemy team. Go for the very long flank, maybe to watch a third. Yeah, they're in the house. If you push, you're gonna see that. Let's go. Oh, getting killed by Bulldog there. Nice try.
Second, now Apex managed to actually push for the flag itself and tries to make a capture out of it. And they are definitely taking it for now, but the virtual team's tank is a bit close to the flag itself, even though they're retreating at the moment with the tank. It seems like they're retreating all the way to the base, so this definitely seems like Apex's chance to get some points in the match now.
Yeah, tanks of virtual team is very far. Corvette is in the middle near the pilewood, so Apex team is about to get the point, of course. Nice kill by G-Blaze, honestly, at the very corner of the house, putting a beacon straight in the middle of the street, but there's no enemy on this side, so seem good. So Cashcore have a nice view on Bravo now, and one enemy is in front of him. Will be able to finish this 1v1? I think so. No! Nice job, Blaze, honestly. Cashcore was close to kill you, mate. Famous Corvette. Lovely Corvette, well known in BFN. Come on, get a kill for us for the camera.
No, he's
still always moving with the light tank. This is a great tactic if every player wants to learn. Still always moving with the light tank. It can only be good. Like even stop like for 2 seconds. Legolas lost is 1v1 versus Bulldog. Nice job from the team Apex.
About to get the 2-piece here, shot up. Well, misses the majority of the shots, so did not get one of the kills. So no, loses to Cashcore. So you could have gotten 2 kills there, but maybe too many bullets were missed there.
Wow, Zolak was here. Really, he watched a great angle to take the point. 5-1 from this first
headshots in a
round.
row.
Wow. Indeed, very nice from him.
Sergeant's down! Help! Do you want me to patch you up?
And virtual team only 2 tickets away from finishing up the first half.
Here we go. Nice job for virtual team, honestly. Wow. Great push for Apex, but virtual team was here and they defend themselves and win with a pretty strong advance. It's a bit of a domination for this first round. Great job, virtual team.
So yeah, definitely virtual team does know how Apex plays based on how they performed last time against them, and yeah, only 1 point for Apex on the first half, so and not too many tickets on the majority of the sets, so we'll see if Apex prefers to play on the other side here on the second half, but based on the performance here, the situation might not be changing too dramatically, but at the same time, definitely possible for Apex to turn it around and maybe even get the win out of this map. But if they wish to be doing so, they will be definitely need to be keeping more thought into the actual game of this. So they definitely had a few times there where their tanker was correctly pushing back to the spawn when there was no infantry players supporting the push with him. And but when the infantry actually was there, then the tank was back under repairing. So a bit more coordination there when the actual push should be happening, and they might have gotten some points captured or flags captured there a bit more than they did.
We wish. We wish, and we're going to wait to see that. This is indeed the strategy they have to use in this round. Good luck to both team again. So 2 points only needed for Virtual Team to win this very first map, and 7 points for Apex. So Apex have to open the machine indeed. Let's see that, guys. Here we go.
This is our objective. Ain't no one taking it.
We see Virtual Team relatively strongly pushing into the flag compared to Apex side, who majority of them are more in the flank instead of the actual flag push. But
here we go. Virtual Team is already on the point. Shoot Lab 98-9 is at the Pilewood with the Madsen. Will he be able to get his first kill? Probably in the house. With the mortar, will attack the straight corner, the very corner of Bravo, the northwest one. Throw a couple of mortar and pushing to the house.
tried to kill Bulldog there, but didn't land any shots on him.
No.
And now getting shot by tank and was on 1 health, so definitely a close call for Shada.
Yep. So you deserve to survive when you can escape with 1 health.
Alone on the flag now with 2 or 3 enemies. Seems to be 2.
Kashgar so ready to wait for enemies to get out of this door. And looking at the presence of the blue team, there's at least 1 guy around this area indeed. So, okay.
We have taken objective butter.
The smoke may not came from Apex team, so it may be Virtual Team that will try to push. This is a full complete Apex now. They have 9-4 on this second step, so they open the machine. They're ready and angry. They have the rage. Let's see if they're going to be able to have at least a second point on this one. A few seconds to go only to be at this score. Normally,
Yeah,
Zola killer
definitely.
with V teammates.
Virtual Team is just waiting here for the point to happen and making the push afterwards. Which seems to be starting now.
Welcome, Sam. Yeah, you maybe just missed the bedrock 17 minutes since the very beginning of the stream. Sorry, mate. Still, very good match so far, honestly. 6-2. This is a big push from Virtual Team. They give no chance to Apex so far. And as we know, yes, Apex is very good. So let's see. Interesting match.
So,
They have the point again now.
yes, definitely large amount of infantry players for Apex close to the flag, but well, they're losing the 1v1s here, so they definitely seem to be losing the flag itself.
Blaze is doing a hell of a job in the house, even if the beacon and the pack medic after it explode is still there. He killed enemies, he put the health. A really great try. Kashgar though have a very good reflexes, plus with this gun this is kind of tough for the enemy team, and yeah, they prove that they can have the point. 7-7, still 8-7 now on this point. Corvette is in the middle, searching like everywhere if there's enemies. Zola killer is here. Not enough angle for Corvette to have him. Apex aim by Zola. Zola, great match today. Apex aim with the sweeper. Flanking or going for somewhat of an enemies. Oh, are they going to push Charlie? Here we go. I think they're going to try to have a double pressure. Well, it's 1v4 now in this area, so good luck, mate.
Both of the tanks went for repairs, so it's only for infantry for a second now.
Blaze 99 pushing back to Bravo by the middle house. Yep.
Well, he's not quite able to get the kill there. Got some hits there, but even though he had his Ripper rolls on the buyback, not able to land enough hits on the enemy. We'll see if now when he's in the close quarters if he'll be able to get the kill here. No, the Solas is handling it on its own, so he did not need Blaze to help him out.
6-4 now, so this is a comeback for Apex Esports in this very first round for this match of today. Prime with Corvette are kind of holding the fort by shooting at the house, destroying the wall at the same time.
Gets the kill with the mortar.
Nice. Zabujak will have a surprise when he go out of this little pile of wood. There's one enemy right here. Still, he zoomed the one at the house. Let's go. 1v1 imminent.
He has definitely been spotted.
Here we go.
There he goes.
That's all we're waiting for. Yes. Nice kill by Zabujak. Another long shot with the tank. Yeah, go back on the point, continue to cap it. Great job, our virtual team since the beginning. Honestly, close match. We're now at 6-4 on the point. Domination at the moment on Bravo by virtual team. Though we may see Apex Sport didn't say the last word, and now they're pushing 3 group head and the tank follows. So, yeah, it's a push from Apex.
Yeah, so they definitely don't want virtual team reaching those 7 points at this point, so they definitely need to be pushing to prevent that to happening. They want to hold the flag. They don't want any chances to be made if this first map would be ending into a draw.
Yes, indeed.
And they get the flag.
Yeah, 6-5 now. Wow.
Solas here pushing kind of alone on the river side. We'll see now. It seemed like he just threw a distraction smoke and then he'll be joining the rest of his team on the push for the more coordinated one, it seems like.
We were focused to seeing progress at the left of this barn, but he go back to the middle of the center. Indeed, the left 2 players to the riverside, Corvette, and one of his teammates behind the 3. So great positioning from Apex, honestly. Those it's 3. Oh, nice kill by Kashkar, by the way. Again. Good job by Apex to come back in this match.
So now it's virtual team's job to actually push for the flag. Otherwise, Apex might be running away with the win here.
This is the first half.
Yes, Lawrence, the first half did end up 6-1 for virtuals. Apex has gotten 4 points here in a row and just got this 5th point in a row, so
Yeah,
Apex
this is still the
definitely
first map they came back.
definitely playing a lot stronger the second half as they did the previous one.
6-6 now. Yeah, very good. Came back from Apex since the beginning of the second round, so 1 point indeed. Only at the very first. Prime with the Madsen. They are non-stop putting pressure on virtual teams since the very first, since the second round. Apex, though they have Corvette in the middle of the point with their tank, they have 2 people covering outside of the point, so it's maybe tough. Sweeper in action from Legolas 7-9.
That riverside push is definitely a hard one to pull off, and it seems like they're not be able to make it. Apex Esports only 4 tickets away from getting the 7th point, or 2 tickets at the moment, so That definitely is looking strong for Apex now to at least guarantee a draw on the first map.
Yes. Nice try, honestly, by Shota right here.
We have plays on the flag, but he's there alone, and Apex again only one to get away from the draw point, so to say.
Yes.
So Virtual Team cannot die at the moment if they wish to be winning. First map, I mean. And Apex got the tickets.
Yep.
7-6. But we'll see if Virtual is able to actually get the 7th point too, since they are in the flag position now and lead with the tickets, only with one lead, but still it's a lead, and they technically have the flag, but they are losing it. So
Wow,
we'll see.
nice shot by it. Yes.
Yeah. So Virtual Team, 2 players alive, and they're not in the flag itself, so it definitely seems like Apex is able to get the flag back for themselves and might be taking the win on the first map.
Yep. After a very strong first round for Virtual Team is now 7-6 for Apex. So it's not only I came back, but they take the lead now in this match, and they may even win this first round. Very well done from them. Blaze though pushing, putting beacon and running extremely fast straight direction of the point, so we may be able to see Virtual Team doing a push again back and push back in this match. You're going straight for the house, you see one enemies and you get killed. You rush a little bit too much, too fast, I will about to say, though every second counts, so it was necessary to go fast on this point, but you get killed by those who defend in the house. So by this team, Apex win this match 8-6, guys.
No,
Yep.
they did not win the match, they won the map.
Wow, the map, sorry. Thanks, Chaos. I will say this, Giant Redux 8-6. That's exactly what I want to mean. Indeed, it's not the end of the match, but this first round, well done. And pretty close on the ticket count.
Indeed, so if we take a bit of a look on the sets here, so based on this result that we see here, it could be said that there is definitely a stronger side on the map for both of these teams' point of view. So, definitely the team that was playing the so-called, I think it's the A side, left side on the screen, that at this point would be, tends to be the team to take majority of the points, at least based on this match.
Yeah, Virtual Team has the easy side in the first round, but now it's going to be, let's say, the Reaver side, which is a little bit longer. Indeed, less team take this road to push Bravo. Nice kill by both teams. We can see a nice 23, 22 for Core and Apex. On the other side, we can see a nice 21 for Zolak. Great teamwork by everyone. And yes, well done, Apex. GG. Yes, Apex won on this one. You're right. Kang, Bird, and Kame are all happy. Kukai also GG. Yes, they're playing nice now, Lorenz. You're right. Well, they're playing
Well,
aggressive.
the match isn't over yet. We're still supposed to be seeing how the teams will be performing on Sinai Desert, and Virtual Team definitely has the chance to make it into a draw still, so that would definitely be what they'll be going after.
Team Existence is still first in this Division 1 leaderboard, followed by Vertex, with both have 6 points. In fact, they're both, let's see, in first position. Match in progress, we can see all the ones at the screen at the moment. 56% of the tournament is done so far, so we're approximately at the half. Big thanks to everyone for the participation since the beginning. And big thanks to everyone for the organization too, of course, indeed. GG Game 47. Yeah, there's another round. It's to the end of the map. Welcome to Cryfax. And Incursion leaderboard. let's get ready for round 2. Also, remember that every match will be available on the YouTube, the BFN channel we have for all the matches. Also, I invite you to check the new content we have pretty much at every day by a lot of people from the content team. Big thanks to them, Rock Monkey, Crafter, Slendy, and everyone, others. So that's nice. Also, go check on the Video Share channel to see other video match and remix of different trailer for the next Battlefield. They're all there. That is amazing. And yeah. You can see the Xbox One last test result from the Division 2 so far.
Division 1 and 2.
Division 1 and 2, okay. Yes, you're right. There's one division match team, OSG versus Muelte, Ali Guerreri.
Also the Punishers versus the, well, what was the other team? But there was definitely 2 Division 1 matches there on the same table too.
Apex, come back. Yeah, man, you even win the first, indeed, man. It finished well said, Emperor. Yep, Sinai now.
Indeed, so I'm on the lobby already with both of the teams, it seems like, and I'm wondering, what are we waiting for here?
So during this waiting time, congratulations to Andreas, who won the Battlefield Premium Pass for PC last Tuesday. Also, welcome, congratulations to Panic, as I believe we win an exclusive duck tag from Battlefield 1. And yes, big thanks to Vic for making this giveaway regularly. Also, I see. Yes, Sinai now. It's pretty much giant Sinai at every match.
Thanks for the cheers, Sempi.
Indeed. Just appear at the screen. Wow. But even this new graphic, by the way, great job to the new graphic team. Here we go, guys, for the round 2. Big thanks to Sam Trianal again. Great moderator in BFN. So if you hop up in a server, feel free to say welcome, hi to him, or ask him any question. He will answer with pleasure. Very involved. Very nice man. Let's go. Zola Killer from Virtual Team at the middle of the water top right now. Okay, Corvette, my friend, on the Overwatch with the tank. Basically, the best place to be on this map, the famous 1v1 with one allies. It's pretty much at the very start of every round on Sinai now. We know this to be. So it's going to be a fight for those who can stay here longer and kill the enemies. After that, having the perfect overwatch to crush the water tower space. But you have though to first and win and deserve this emplacement.
Seems like Corvette is in trouble. This tank is definitely in a low health. At the same time, there's not really too many infantry players or tankers close by to finish off the kill itself, so it might be able to make the repair. But at the same time, Virtual Team has managed to actually get the flag on their possession and getting their lead building up here with 4 tickets for now.
Yep. Indeed, they give no chance to Apex. I think Virtual Team is a little bit a newer team than Apex. Apex exists since a little bit longer time. So great job, honestly, from VT. They have a lot of experiences from what we see now. I mean, if you're able to push Apex like this because you're strong, and yeah, Corvette now is repairing, push back. Great try from the beginning, but he just escaped at the really last moment to be able to repair himself. Nice. Now, though, there is Jab. ChaosZake with a nice shot. He have the pose. He will probably do a kill right now. Yes. I mean, you have 3 enemies choice in front of you. You don't know where to shoot. A lot of enemies right there. Apex, I want to charge him for the flank.
That's a bad situation for him. Going against Corvette, and he doesn't have his cannon loaded. One shell in the actual magazine, so to say, on the tank, and well, manages to escape, it seems so. Had to do so in order to survive.
And no, this is a Division 1 match. Sweetie Moon, Division 1 Apex, and a Virtual Team are a very Division 1 team, yes. So, yeah, it's very good. Still, every division is playing well, but this is what we see now. Yeah, very well. So slowly but surely, Apex came back in this first sector of this second for this match today. So Cash Car, nice destroying beacon. You know there's enemy there. You don't see them right now. Okay, nice kill from Legolas. You know there's another one. Wow, that was insane. Great double kill for Cash Car here. We see on the kill feed Corvette start to be in action with this light fan. Cash Car again. Yeah, this rock is great play by Cash Car, we see.
So Virtual Team is trying to make their push from the left side for the flag, and we'll see if that will be successful. The right push was prevented by Corvette, so maybe the infantry players from the left side are able to do it where the Corvette cannot see at the moment, at least. Close to getting 2 kills, but almost.
I can patch your wounds.
I invite you to check the Incursion leaderboard and you many name Cash Car, Corvette, Apex Iron, Bulldog. So yeah, seriously, no, this is troll failure. It's okay. From the play on with your PSN. So here we go.
Spawn trap forming up again against Virtual Team, and this time it seems to be the final one for this sector.
Yep. So Apex will not only came back in this first round, but take the lead in second round. 9-5 indeed. They have only cap. Here we go. Nice job for Apex. They're back in a match. You know, you may just be interested. Well said, Lorenz. Golf level. GG. Yeah, GG. Well said, Kokai. On the second sector. Zola Killer have a lot of enemies. Yep, down the stairs right here. You choose to stay in this house. Here we go for a first one. Nice kill on Cash Core. You upgrade with the syringe at the same time. Zooming on others. putting smoke. He may probably go down. Yes, right after. To occupy this place. Continue to cap. Apex is a little bit far from the point. They may regroup and charge though, so it's not lost for them. We are at the beginning of the second sector.
So yeah, Apex pushing from two different sides into the flag, and it seems like they have been spotted, so interesting to see if they'll be able to work it out, but definitely a good idea to push from two different sides at the same time. Barely misses the 80 credit.
Yes. Wow, nice push from the 80 assault and 80 shock on the other team. ChaosZake is back with the auto-loaded. Wow, that was a close one though. Apex Prime with the mortar. So Apex pushing, they've got a point, they're full in the sector. Saying that Apex aim was here to do another kill. Corvette's pushing from far, but he will be there in 20 seconds. And yeah, he finally get a kill. I feel like he shoot 12 bullets on him. And now a close 1v1 kill by Win by Shutdown.
He should have went for the knife kill at that point. He was caught down reloading when he was pushing for the enemy, so definitely should have taken that knife out a bit faster and tried to even survive that situation. Yeah, in the first place I wouldn't have been reloading your gun anyway and pushing and running for the same time, but yeah, that's what happened. But luckily that didn't really cost Apex too much though. The player was killed afterwards.
Nice
Blaze knew
push
that
by
there was
Blaze.
an
Yes.
enemy in, but didn't quite know where he was. Mostly just heard the enemy in and went in shooting and corrected the aim through the room and manages to get the kill.
That was nice, yes, indeed. Nice kill from him, nice push. Very great match for Blaze since the beginning. ChaosZake also resuming a kill again. Great positioning.
Interestingly, Apex has one player here on the virtual team spawn side, and he has been spotted, so we'll see what he'll be able to make out of this. Trying to hide from the player chasing him, manages to get the kill.
Yes.
Tank has spotted him though.
Yes. But ChaosZake doing an amazing match. A lot of kill, always in movement, covering the point, defending his teammate, reviving and capping, so that's awesome. Zibujak through with the light tank again on the point. Corvette is pretty much at the middle though, so really a tough job for him to get back. Another kill from ChaosZake, that's what's up today. You're in Firemate, many enemies, but he get killed by Zolak killer. Yeah, Zolak one is being revenged. Bulldog.
Apex are one ticket away from getting their second point.
Yes. And indeed, they got it. So great job by Apex. Again, I remember that they came back in the very first round of this match today, and now they went 2-0. We go on the third sector. Great job by Apex, and also great push, great try by Virtual Team. How many maps play? One. We're on the second now. Kamaka 18. Hey, what's up, Kamaka? I see you're a commentator for Xbox, I think. So nice. Thanks, Lorenz. Sweetie Moon message deleted. Bro, if you BFN, it's good also to troll you back, so please stay respectful. Dude, Sweetie Moon, name remember. Blaze 9919 on the left side, the standard side, will have his first 1v1 versus Cash. Got him or what? Yeah, Legolas got him. Okay.
So only one Apex player on the actual flag itself, and he gets taken out by Solax.
Crazy good kill. Crazy good kill by Solax, yes. Yeah.
So it's Virtual Team's side or time now to take the flag on their possession and maybe gain some tickets out of it.
Wait
Virtual team, not too many players have managed to actually get to the flag area itself though, so they weren't really able to make into a spawn trap there for Apex, but definitely got the flag and for now at least holding it.
Bulldog charging with the rogue enemies 1v1 at 11 o'clock. They'll get killed by Blaze, but Blaze do a very great match since the beginning. Apex Prime also with his famous Madsen. I love his Madsen, and we love when you have his weapon, though he received it from far. Apex doing one of the most long 1v1 tank versus tank you can have on this point. Sadly, Apex get killed by Shota again. Apex have a little bit of difficulties to get back on the point. I feel they surround pretty much two sides of the Charlie zone, but they're not on the point, and this is.
So yeah, Virtual Team definitely has an interesting place for the spawn trapping. Usually the team tend to be closer for the actual spawn, but Virtual Team's decision is to be staying a bit further back. And Shota actually doing some quite nice mortar shots here. I don't know if he did too much damage there, but the shots definitely landed where the infantry players are trying to push from to the flag. So if no damage, at least slowing them down a bit.
Yes, indeed. Come on, G-Blade at the middle from Virtual Team. He will have one kill right here. Oh, really? No. Okay, teammate was here. Nice. No, still teamwork. Virtual Team is in fire on the second point. They lost by 2 points, but now it's 8-0 on this third sector. So this is what we call a solid push for Virtual Team indeed.
Did not spot Legolas here camping next to the corner of the rock, so definitely a cheeky little spot to stay at for Legolas, but managed to work out for them.
Here we go. 2-1 for this halftime on the first round and the second map. Yeah, Virtual Team, great push on this third sector. Yes, indeed, we're on the second map. KME47, well said, Lawrence, again. Thanks for the answer, by the way, since the beginning. GG by Kukai. Indeed, GG to both team. I have to say that both team are crazy good. We're in Division 1, indeed. So, Apex, great push, Apex. You deserve your reputation. We have awesome by Virtual Team on this last sector. We're going to see after Team War's going to switch side who's going to win. Nice kill by Prime on the second round. And same for, it was a bit equal on the kill. A few more for Prime, so that's what's up. 9-0 for Corvette. Oh.
So Apex is definitely showing up here tonight. That the last time that they faced Virtual Team on the seeding tournament definitely was just a warm-up, and they definitely have still better cards up their sleeves. So definitely turning out to be a, even though Virtual Team might have been the first favorite to be winning this map, or match even, but Apex disproving that fact quite nicely here today.
Yes, so damn true. Big thanks again for everyone for joining this match. 30 seconds before the next round. Here we go. Shota from Virtual Team, one of the first to have a view on the enemy.
Gets taken out though.
Yeah, pretty fast. It was once again a flurry here. Zolak again. Auto loading. on the middle of the water tower. You have to look pretty much all around him. You're not very well covered. Yeah, he got killed by Kashkar. Though he was proning, but also the tank was able to see him from the Overwatch, so not the best place. 3 players from Apex now are tapping Alpha versus 2 from Virtual Team. 1 now. Legolas pretty much have to do a Myra. Okay, getting killed by Prime.
So again, looking strong for Apex with the first team to capture the flag on this first sector of the second half, and we'll see how they'll be able to form their defensive lines. At least they have Corvette on the correct Overwatch position with the tank, and we'll see. I think the best side for Virtual Team now to push is on the right, since they already have the tank there, and there's definitely still some cover that Corvette is not necessarily able to be shooting at, so we'll see if Virtual Team manages to see that same situation, or if they'll be looking for another opportunity. That was an interesting close quarter mortar shot that he did there.
You tried. Hashtag you tried. Now, indeed, Apex is very strong now on the point. This is a total of 4-point maximum to win this map, so Virtual Team have to came back. In fact, they even lost round, so a lot of pitching now for Virtual Team. They have Zola Killer reviving himself and prepared to push to the enemy through the smoke to appear and get kills. It's pretty tough to aim in the... Oh, one enemy's back. Flanking the flankers.
Oh, trade kill.
Trade! Yep.
Don't see those too often, but every now and then. So it seems to be Legolas making the push for the Corvette now here. It gets taken out, fortunately for Corvette.
Yes. Corvette, you were close to have a limpet or your tank, bro. Still, your teammates safe. Zola Killer pretty much up the middle, struggling with enemies. Okay. Ziduja going for a strong 1v1 versus the tank. Here we go, you will find an enemy. Strand, this is not Amphi versus tank, this is tank v tank. Corvette is backing out due to his health, though he has still 72. Place himself, reloading. He has still 6 bullets, so he's full of rocket in his gun. He dodged the first kill, the first shot. 30 seconds for the next sector. Oh, and it's win by Apex. GG, guys.
Yeah, and Apex now 1 point away from taking the win on the second map too.
Okay, Virtual Team is incredibly fast to go on the point. Kashkar will have a serious 1v1 right now. Okay, but get the kill on Zolak. Nice job by Kashkar.
Shot with the mortar.
Yes. Indeed. Small window for him to get a kill. It was a tough try. Apex survived in this debris. Fell down.
Oh, I wonder where I pulled up that shot. Oh, from the tank wreckage here. So definitely pull our shot I was about to pull out his mortar again to maybe shoot at the Corvette again on a close quarters matter with the mortar again, but Bulldog manages to take the kill here.
Yes, yes. Right, so Blaze with the video will jump to have a headshot on his enemies. Here we go.
Not the best aim, I would say, but it does get the kill, and even with a headshot, but definitely lost a few bullets there in the middle of the battle.
Another kill for Blaze. Wow, great, let's say, occupying the middle of the place.
So it seems like Corvette is playing a bit more freely now, and they're not in the so much danger of or losing the map itself, so pushing into the flag alone even. So tried to prevent the flag capture, but did not manage to do it with the first few shots and decides to push out.
Alright, Bulldog now entering in Bravo. No people downstairs, but maybe an enemy is right at the notice. Strategic point to be Cash Core. Also close to a middle rock. 2 people pushing in the house. Yep, you have enemies right here to kill. Oh, nice job by Blaze. Virtual Team is back a little bit. This is 4-4 on the point, but they seem in control of the situation. Though it's never end for Apex. Again, nice kill for Virtual Team. Legolas versus Aim.
Legolas has goes beast with his pistol.
Yes.
Oh, so close to getting a third one.
Nice double kill. Close to a third kill. Still very great push. Legolas. No shame on your try right here. Welcome to EA Naval Ice. Fantastic. Well, yes, it's a good match, honestly. The first came back in the first round, what is saying, and very tense on the second.
Yeah, so Virtual Team definitely has the opportunity to make it into a win on this map, definitely. All they would need to be doing is to be holding this flag, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. That's definitely a lot of job to do, but doable.
Yeah. Doable, but tough. 6-5 on the point for Virtual Team, so we may see a 3 versus 2 if they continued on the same tendency. Corvette in the middle, though we will have a kill pretty much sure right here. Here we go versus Zola Killer. No, there's another close to the rock. He tried with the rebound of his rocket to damage the enemy. Nice kill from the enemy tank, though. Wood protected him for his very rocket. Yep, zoom a little bit on the head to have the kill and shot at MCB. Great tactical shot with his light tank right here.
Being chased by Legolas. Seems like he might be going, or at least trying to go for the tank kill. Now Corvette managed to escape, and well, it's now Virtual Team again going for the flag possessor. And I wouldn't say that if this is definitely the best time for them to do so, because Apex was only 3 tickets away from getting a win on this map, but now it's Virtual Team's time again to gain some tickets and maybe even prolong the game a bit further.
Yes, this is now or never for Virtual Team. 7-on-7 on the point kill count. At each time you capture the flag for a certain amount of seconds, you also have 1 point. Legolas do a nice job, honestly, to make his team probably get his point. I'm pretty sure 8-7 now.
Definitely helped a bit. So yeah, it seems like Virtual Team manages to push the game for the next sector. Yes, Apex is not pushing for the flag anymore at this point, as they should not really be doing anyway.
Next sector in 10 seconds. Nice job by Virtual Team. They came back in this match. So we see in the first round of Giant Shadow, it was Apex that they completely came back and win. And now this is the turn of Virtual Team. Maybe we're going to see.
So indeed, the previous map did end up as a win for Apex eSports, and it definitely wasn't a any clear match. I mean, the final score was only 8-6, so that was definitely close one for Virtual Team to take the win out of it if the cards would have been played a bit differently for themselves. But yeah, so now they would need to be winning the next 3 rounds. Yes, they would still need to be winning the next 3 sectors in order to actually get the win out of this map. On the other hand, Apex only needs to win this sector. They'll be getting the win.
Yes, yes. So close to win for Apex, but it's never too late for Virtual Team.
Well, technically Apex would be happy with the draw also, because that would guarantee them getting the win of the overall match result anyway, so...
Yeah.
Apex is only looking to win 1 more sector, so to say, and Virtual Team needs 3.
Come on, Zola Killer in the middle of the ancient reef. Probably hear a lot of footsteps because 1, 2, 3 players from the enemy team are very close to him now. Yep, searching pretty much all around him. Everybody use this left flank, so we may see another tactic from, yep, 2 going on this right of this position. Again, you can see at the south of the screen 2 guys from Apex, everyone cap here. It's a little bit more unorthodox to be at the middle, and 1 flanking right, that's what's up.
Oh, this is an interesting fight going on the flag. We have basically all of the infantry players there, and they just getting taken out one by one from both of the sides, so we'll see who will be taking the win of it. But yeah, it has been Apex with the actual control of the flag all this time, so they're about to get their 6th ticket in. That is definitely not great for Virtual Team. As an Apex player, they definitely are playing it smart. They don't need to be pushing, they just need to be alive on the flag. And make sure that they Bulldog is making sure that they have those spawns coming in with the spawn beacons. So that's all they need to do, just stay on the flag and hold it a bit longer. They're only 3 tickets away from getting the win.
Yes. Nicolas got a nice kill on Apex. Apex have a crazy flank observation point from here. It's a great, not flank, but let's say just overview on this left sector. Bulldog, though, at the very first, Legolas will push 2 enemies. Oh, yeah,
nope.
Careful, mate. No,
Just not to push.
No, exactly.
They definitely should be doing the push now, since they don't have the time to wait anymore. So they would need to be getting those players out there now or never.
Yeah.
And it seems to be never.
Never. No, it's will be never. So GG for both team. Win by Apex eSports on this again for 2-2. So nice. Nicely done by both team. What's up, Sir Dusky? Oh, you joined also BFN not so long ago. What's up to everyone? GG both. Yep, indeed. Well said, Kukai. Again and again. So GG to both team on this match. Though Apex have quite a few more tickets. Nicely done. A little bit more flag, approximately the same on the kill. 21 kill more. A little bit less dead. So yeah, overall, great team by both, but a little bit of elimination by Apex.
Indeed. And on the betting situation, everyone who betted on Apex, so interesting outcome, and unfortunately no one actually won any battle coins out of it.
Oh, damn. I should bet on Virtual Team, guys. Sorry, next time we'll bet. Corvette say GG. GG to all. Red Bull Corvette were in the game. So big thanks, guys, to play and say what's up to all the viewers. Quite a lot of people watched it today, so it was very nice. Do we have an interview?
No, we won't having any interview, unfortunately, today on this match.
Okay. Still, it was awesomely awesome on the set. So yeah, Apex won. They came back in the first round. Not to mention that very aggressive first push on the first map, first round. But since then, Apex just came back, put the pressure, win the one, and win this again. So well deserved. GG to both team. Honestly, great Division 1 match. I think it was an insane match. Quite long, quite some situation change and everything. So yeah, well done again. Chat say well done to Corvette. You deserve a well done by everyone. What's up, Cash? Cash, you were in a game too. So nice. It was crazy nice, guys. Apex, you win and deserve it. Wow.
Indeed.
So even if we don't have an interview, we'll take a few seconds to show you again the score. We can see again Team Existence first.
Thanks for Panic for following. So yeah, Apex Esports gets their 3 points from this match, and they are now on 6 points. And that technically makes it the... let me just update it so you're seeing the updated scoreboard too, but technically the first place at the moment is tied by 3 teams. Team Existence, Apex Esports and Vertex. All of teams with 6 points and 2 wins out of their 2 matches. So yeah, that's pretty much the result out of the European Division 1 after the weekend 2. And on the European PC side, at the moment we have First Cav Esports Club in the lead, or in the tied lead, 4-way tied lead with Legion Gaming, Refaden and Penta Esports, so, or Penta Sports. It seems to be Penta Sports. Interesting to use just Sports name, but that's what they went for.
It's okay. Penta, I think I see Penta or guys who joined. So BFN recently, Vig was up to dance team. It's always fun to commentate those matches. We will try to push more and more match from every platform. Yeah, so honestly, it was a big fun for us, for me, Syrup and Chaos today. Big thanks to everyone for being there. We're more thanks to the moderator, the people who bet, the people who were there, the players who say what's up after the match. So big thanks to everyone. Again, in my name, Syrup, it's a big pleasure. We will see you soon for another match. And yeah, pretty much on that. See you very soon.
Hold on your horses. We're not about to end the stream yet. We still need to go through all of the rear divisions still. So European Xbox One, we have the leader of the hold on, I need to open it on my screen also so I can actually be talking, since those tournament bases tend to be switching around a lot. So we have Girl Club Soldiers with a 3-way tied lead on the first place with Lutz Platoon and Astronauts Esports. And on the North American PlayStation 4 we should be, well actually let's open the Xbox One first. So we should be having the Team Revenant with the lead with 6 points, and we have Apex Predators with the tie, but there's definitely still some match scores that have not been updated to this specific table yet, so there might be Point Cap and Team Castle. I'm not too sure how the matches went there, but they might be taking in the tied first, but at least one of those teams should be taking it.
It will be updated on that. Okay.
And North American PC side, we should be having 0 Day Esports again with the 3-way tied first spot with Automatic Mustangs and Omniscient. All of them with 6 points, winning all of the matches so far. Then we have tied 4th position with Storm Tiger Team and Particle Gaming. And lastly, I think I missed one, was the North American PlayStation 4 that I didn't touch yet, if I'm correct. And that would be
here we go. Yes.
Top Score League with Illusions at the moment in the lead on the scores itself. But there's still definitely 2 matches that have not been reported as the outcomes of the matches themselves, which are the Oxygen Gaming going against For the King and Rasa going against 6-Star Generals. And I'm not too sure how those matches would be going, but based on the previous performance, I'm assuming that Rasa and For the King would be taking the wins out of those matches. And that technically would be making North American PS4 side also a 4-way tie for the first spot after the second weekend.
Yes.
But yeah, those are pretty much the current standings of Division 1 on all of the platforms and all of the regions. And yeah, we'll be coming back with more of streams next weekend again, starting on next Friday, most likely at 7 p.m. UK time, or UTC +1, or GMT +1, however you tend to be calling that specific time zone. Anyway,
Well
my name was
said.
ChaosZake, and I was accompanied
Yes.
here with Sir.
Yes, well finished, and it's true. Big thanks again to everyone. Big thanks to Chaos. I know a bit myself, but in the name of all, amazing. Big thanks to Sam who gave coins to people. Big thanks to everyone for being there. So yes, just big thanks, and see you very soon, guys. Thanks again.